Hello, how are you? Today I have decided to tell you an interesting inspirational story, and this story is about evil communications, corrupt good manners. So, this story is very interesting that कोयले की दलाली में हाथ काले. तो अब इस स्टोरी में क्या होता है? नाउ इट सो हैपन्स दैट इन दिस स्टोरी अ ब्राह्मण is very much disturbed with his wife. So he was very disturbed with his wife because his wife used to tease him incessantly, and he had enough of his cruel wife. So he decided to abandon his wife, and he decided to go into a forest because he was of the opinion that it is better to handle a factory than to handle a wife, because we can handle a factory in a better way, but we can't handle our wife in a better way because she disturbs us greatly. So he was of that opinion. So he decided to abandon his wife and left her and went to the forest. Now in the forest he found that a saint person, that an ascetic was sitting, and he was immersed in meditation. So when he saw that the saint was immersed in meditation, he went to him and told him that he told him his plight. He told him that I am very much disturbed by my wife, so I have abandoned her. Now show me a way of controlling my wife. So the saint said that if I had controlled my wife, then I would not have become a saint. So I have myself become a saint, then how can I tell you to control your wife? So you had better sit by me. There is one more carpet, and you can pass your remaining life with me. So the Brahmin did not want to stay with that saint, and he kept walking in that dense forest. It so happened the the season was of winter, and while going through the forest, he inadvertently reached outside the den of a lion, and the lion was sitting on the front of his den with a swan. The swan was the minister of that lion, and both of them were taking bath in the sun. They were doing sun bath. So now it so happened when the lion saw that an a prey is automatically coming towards him, then he happily told the swan that, "Hey swan, look, the my prey is automatically coming towards me, and I will have feast upon it." Now, hearing these words, the swan thought that the lion might kill that innocent person. So, I must try to save his life anyhow. So, the swan told the lion that, "Oh, oh my lord, oh king, what are you doing? Why are you thinking of killing that innocent person? He is not an ordinary person. He is our Kul Guru. He is your Kul Guru. He is your Vice Chancellor. So you are not supposed to eat your Kul Guru. You must go before him and start prostrating before him. You should prostrate before him and you should honor him so that he may be so much benevolent towards you." Now, hearing these words, the lion did not understand these words, but he accepted the proposal of that swan. And when the person came before him, he prostrated before him, saying that, "You are my Kul Guru, and I will obey what you tell me." Now, hearing that word, the Brahmin was also surprised, and the lion was so happy with that Brahmin that he happily gave him two golden bangles. And while holding these two bangles in his hands, the Brahman was very happy, and he went back to his wife and gave her the two bangles. The wife was also very happy. She stopped fighting with her husband, both of them started living a peaceful life, and there was no more enmity left between them. Now, after some time, some days, the Brahmin thought that it was a good work to go into a forest, and the lion had greeted him in a great manner. So he decided to go to that dense forest again, so that the lion might give him something more, because the more we have, the more we want. So the Brahmin had become a greedy person. He again went to that dense forest, and again the lion was sitting before his den. Now, this time the minister of that lion had been changed. Now, the crow had become the minister of that Brahmin. When the swan was the minister of that lion, he taught him good things, he taught him good lessons, and he advised him in a good manner. Whereas, as you know, a crow is a selfish person, a creature, a crow is a selfish creature, and a crow does not want to do any good in his life. So the lion was sitting by the crow, and the Brahmin went to the lion and asked him, "Oh lion, I have come here again so that you might give me some more alms." Now, hearing these words, the lion was ready to give him something from his den. Suddenly, the crow stopped him, saying, "What are you doing, my lord? You are not supposed to give something to this foolish person, and this is just your prey. This is not a cool guru of you at all, because how can a person be a cool guru of an animal?" So, this is absolutely unpractical situation and improbable situation. A Brahmin person cannot become your cool guru at all. So he has just deceived you. I think your former minister Swan had deceived you in that way. So you had been devoid. You could not eat your prey previously also. So in that way, you have committed a hideous crime. You have committed a heinous crime of not eating your prey. Now this time, don't think that this is your cool guru. This is just your prey, and you should have eat it. And the lion told to the Brahmin, he said that हंसा तो सरबर गया काग भया प्रधान जा विपर घर आपरे सिंह किसका जजमान. It means the swan has flown away, and now the new minister was crow. So the things had been changed. So now the lion was not supposed to give the Brahmin anything. So he told the Brahmin that you will not get anything from me. Now you should leave this place at this very instant, otherwise I will eat you. So the Brahmin left that place at once, because he did not want to become the prey of that lion. But the lion had some sympathy towards the Brahmin. So that time he did not eat, that lion did not eat the Brahmin, and he told him to leave that place, because he had stayed with a swan previously, and the swan had taught him good things. So if we live in a good company, then we will certainly learn good things, and if we start living in bad company, then that person will certainly lead us astray. We will be led astray if we start living with a bad person. So this story tells us that always be in good company, and better be alone than in bad company. If you don't have good person to be accompanied with, then you should live alone, because that will be far more better thing in your life. So this story is very interesting and very comical, inspirational. So I hope you have enjoyed it, and I will bring you many more stories in that way. Thank you.